start many a video off going up this route on my way to work, but I can tell you that today is not going to be like most days. For a start, it's a Sunday, so it's a 1 in 7 day in the first place, and to make this really unusual, Boaty's coming down, and we're going to have a meet-up with not just one, but 2 Toms! Tom Turbo and Tom Drives. And to top all that, I have a chap on his way right now to come and buy Rod Stewart. Take a good look. Rod Stewart, looks like you're finding yourself a new home today. Right there. There goes Rod Stewart, off from the yard with his big balls hanging out the side of the hubs. Good luck, old chap. Have a nice life. Brian Johnson and Tom Turbot. He's a bot. You're about to meet another Tom soon. There'll be the 2 Toms. There'll be Tom. When you don't know where to go, use Tom. He'll sell you everywhere. Tom and Boaty, the nautical version of maps. For today, Tom's going to be working mostly alone by fitting the fuel tank to his car, which is around the corner, around the back in fact. But we want to take advantage of this space here by moving Boaty's old car. The plan now is to walk from this end of the yard to the other end of the yard. The reason for that is at the other end of the yard we find a vehicle that can help move these 2 cars around. You see, this one here is going to go where Boaty's car currently is, and this one here is going to take that car up there. The question is, will James actually start? Oh, almost. No, it's not quite enough. Because the thing is, it needs turning over an awful lot, this car. It doesn't just turn it on, and it doesn't even want to turn the key at the moment. The usual kind of starts of the day, I suppose. Tom, double Tom Turbo, Tom Mitchell.
I was going to say it's new.
And that's the Land Rover going at last. Hey, do some work, James. Tom! I don't know where Tom's gone now.
He's sat in the bead up.
Oh, is he? Oh no! Ah, right, okay. Lucky. You lucky.
Got locked.
Cheeky bugger.
He's got the lowest biting point ever.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I should be driving it and not you.
Last time we nearly yeeted cars.
Yeah, but that's because of you and your inappropriate. Right, okay. Right. Apparently, there's no locking thing on here, so here we go. That'll do. That failed. But it doesn't matter. Tom can enjoy working in the rain by himself now, I think.
Give it to you.
Yeah. If I could show it in action. And now I am doing it. This is not really how envisaged going forward.
Same height as the other one.
No, I think it'll go a bit higher than that somehow. Well, it's not even started yet. Be alright. Oh, here he is. Boaty has arrived in the yard in his MGTV thingy, the malarkey.
I don't remember giving you permission to film me, you great hairy gentleman. Fuck you and everything you stand for.
Go and say hello to Tom. Today's going to be a very strange video, really, with the amount of things going on.
The amount of things going on, because yeah, it's going to be a very strange video.
It's going to be a very strange video.
What with one thing and another?
A very strange.
What with one thing and another? It's going to be a very strange video. It's going to be a very strange
there's
video.
No doubt. There's no getting around the fact it's going to be very strange today.
Absolutely no questioning it whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned it's going to be a bit too strange.
There's one thing it's going to be today. It's going to be strange.
Strange, yeah. Strange. Just like you. Just like you. Yeah.
And yeah.
Don't worry about it, Tom. Honestly, you'll get used to this strange man.
I was just saying,
we're outnumbered by Toms.
Yeah, look, no, you're perfectly balanced by Toms.
It would be Toms versus the rest of the world. Well, I suppose no. If we team together, then it would be a perfect balance.
See, Tom's a very popular name for men of your age who like cars.
It is apparently.
Yeah, because there's a Tom there. There's a Tom who works in the garage next door, who's the only young man who works there that's stayed the distance and not got fed up with the jibe.
Right. See,
turn around, Tom. You are full of Nigel's exhaust glitter.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm waiting for the comments on this video where it's basically just like Tom just came there and just unaware of anything that anybody said and just had to ask questions all the time. It's basically like have you ever been on Urban Dictionary?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like going to be basically Urban Dictionary.
Tom, I know what a rusty trombone is.
Unfortunately, I do.
Hello and welcome to Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch with a YouTube Man. And today it is a man called Tom from the YouTube channel Tom / Drives. And I presume that the / thing is something to do with the British Leyland thing.
No, it just looks funny.
It looks funny.
It looks funny. Branding everybody. Do it because it looks funny.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. I might have to go digging in the bin actually to get that spoon out now. Hang on, look for that spoon. Which bag is it?
One of the rubbish bags.
This one?
Possibly. So if somebody hadn't seen your YouTube channel, how would you describe it to them?
Young dude tries to do cars but does it sort of okay to a point where it's passable.
Did you really put it on this?
Yeah, it's inside your takeaway container where you left it. When I arrived here, having, you know, left my humble little cottage in the arse end of nowhere in the Peak District at an ungodly hour, after getting home from the restaurant at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so on 2 hours sleep, got up, came here, came into the caravan, still full of all of the crap from last Monday.
Ah! Yes.
Nothing had been tidied, and including his cutlery that he just left in his takeaway container. And I thought, fuck it, I'll throw it away. Why should I tidy up after him?
Chaos. It's his fault any of it's disorganised anyway.
Why is it my fault?
I'll vehemently stand by that argument and say if it wasn't for you, I'd be loaded by now.
Bollocks. Despite Tom wanting very much to go somewhere else, but Mustard overruled him because
I wanted some local cuisine.
Mustard is just more important, and so there you go. So
well, you keep telling me I'm the son of God.
Which to some people might be the most boring thing ever, but to me it's very interesting.
It's not the one I would have thought would have been your biggest.
And then he went ballistic.
Yeah,
that should be done.
It's a relatively new one as well.
Yeah, that's it. I think I posted it in December.
Do you have a Scunthorpe accent?
I don't know. No, everybody tells me I sound posh. Yeah. Someone asked me if I was from Kent.
Not someone from Kent though.
No. Stop putting on a Scouse accent. You're not even from Liverpool.
Has anybody ever told you look a bit like David Mitchell?
No.
He does look a lot like David Mitchell.
Right.
He does look a lot like David Mitchell. To be fair though,
Mitchell and Webb Look was my favourite show.
Is it?
Yeah, years ago when it was on.
Who's David Mitchell married to, for 1 point?
The wind is coming. The wind is coming from a particular direction where it shall batter the UK and make us feel like we could do being inside. Well, thank you chaps for a very interesting day there. Always interesting with Boaty around, and Tom as well. Very good. What a great day. What a short day. If only it could have been a bit longer. If only it wasn't raining. If only it wasn't windy. There's so many if onlys. Where do you start? Well, you don't. They're not really relevant, are they? Well, they are, but we're not going to talk about them. I am sorry. My phone keeps recording, and that's why I had these two rather sharp, quick clips that I could have just not bothered putting into the video, but instead I decided I'll just speed them up. You'll wonder what's going on, and then I'll explain it, which I just have done. Yes, and of course, how fabulous it is to have made the first sale of cars this year. I benefit, Boaty benefits, the banker benefits, but most of all, Boaty. Doing it again, recording again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, however long it is, however interesting it is, however pointless it may be. You've watched it and I appreciate it, so thank you, especially if you've liked it, especially if you've commented, especially if you've left more than one comment, especially if you're a channel member, especially if you happen to have shared this video on my channel or anything else. Thank you if you've watched any of the other videos. Thank you if you've ever done anything helpful ever.